All right, I'm going to share with you a real story which will really make you think. Okay, really make you think about what really matters. Okay, and it's not going to be like one of those videos where you speak to a guy who's dying and what really is important to you. Obviously, when a guy is dying, he's not going to say, "Oh, I wish I went to work. Oh, I wish I made money." So it's not going to be one of those videos. But I'll give you a real perspective from real people. This is from my ex-boss, okay, who multimillionaire, was my mentor. Okay, I'll make the long story short. So the guy was annually earning, means imagine he came from total zero, no money, to earning 11 million US dollars tax free every year. 11 million US dollars. Okay, and he had achieved all his dreams, from buying property, buying land, building hotels, building investments, and his children, all of them, each one had a property assigned for them, each one had a house assigned to them, each one had a bank balance, each one had insurance. It was like if he died, they wouldn't have to worry for the entire generation. He was that successful, and he was hardly in his 50s. Okay, so I was working with him, and he took a liking for me. I loved listening to him, loved watching how he would work and all that. He was like a real life mentor. So he had this business opportunity with a multinational brand for a tie-up. Okay, I cannot give you specifics, so just don't mind that. And it would make him the exclusive kind of agent, exclusive kind of partner for a period of I think 10 years, long-term contract. So there were high-level lawyers, high-level delegation, high-level negotiations. And you'll not believe this literally took 2 years. And what had to happen was he was going to invest, let's say, I'll give you a rough figure, say 100 million, whatever, into creating one of the largest manufacturing plants, or, with a tie-up with this company. And he would be the biggest in the Middle East. Okay. But yes, the whole process would take minimum 10 years, especially to get the returns. Okay. Now, and it would make him by default the number one guy in his category, the richest guy in his category, the biggest, most powerful guy in his category. Okay. And he was very excited. I was very excited. And, we always had plans. We used to always talk. He was like, Loy, I'm going to make you in charge of one place, one country, whatever. You'll be there. I'll train you. Make sure you go globally, receive the best training in the world to manage like a leader, to become like a CEO, whatever. So it was very exciting times. It was like, wow. And then finally, you see the plot, you see the blueprint, you see the mock-up of the factory, you hear the business plans, the PowerPoint presentations. Wow, it is quite a journey, man. It really takes you a whole day with the number of key players and, different countries you have to travel for recruitment. And it was going to be one hell of an experience. Okay. And we were just waiting for that day. And finally, the day arrived. The day arrived where we were going to sign. Not we, means he was going to sign the dotted line. And this is where the most shocking thing happened. My mentor also is like a very spiritual man. He's a very grounded guy. So he told me, especially me and the people involved, 1 week he wants to be all alone. Totally all alone, completely in solitude, and he wants to contemplate and think, because after which they're going to sign the dotted line. He wanted to really take time. So obviously, he's the boss, he's the guy. So he didn't take actually 1 week. I think after the 5th day or something, he came back. He had gone for a particular trip all alone, no contact, nothing. To everyone's shock, he decided not to go ahead with the deal. I'll tell you, I was the most shocked. There were people who were upset. There were people who were angry. There were people who were, they were ready to even take him to court and make it a legal this thing. But obviously, because they had the best legal teams, you cannot take anyone to court and all that. All the bases were covered. Strangely, even I was very, not just upset, I was pissed off because, I was building castles in the air. I'm going to be the CEO, the regional head of this country. I'll be going to America or UK and all these places, get training and get trained and become, the the creme de la creme, the CEO, the top 100 CEOs and all that. I was having all these dreams. I'm going to drive a Range Rover, Bentley, and I'll have a private villa in the Palm Island, and you know how it goes. And all of a sudden, poof, it all vanished. So obviously I was upset, I was pissed off, I was angry, but he can read in between the lines. He was like, so are you upset? And I tried to keep quiet, but then finally I said, yeah. I was like, what happened? And I'll tell you what he told me, I never forgot to this date. I'm paraphrasing what he said, obviously, because it has been years. He told me, see, Loy, I'm close to my 50s, late 50s, going to be 60s, okay? And if I take on this new project, obviously it will take 10 years to break even, okay? I'm in my 50s, it'll take 10 years to break even. That means I'll be in my 60s. And obviously, to make this business work, I'll have to work exactly like how I used to work. Minimum 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, no rest. That's how I used to work before. I have to work the same way. In my 20s, it was possible, but today I'm in my 50s. I don't know if it is possible. Before, my heart, my mind, my lungs, my liver, my body could take it. I don't think I can take it now. Because in my family, people have got stroke, they've got diabetes, they've got blood pressure. Most probably I'll get one of them. And he said, they are saying it'll take 10 years to break even. I predict it'll take more than 20. And then on top of that, he told me this. He said, my sons and daughters, they have to get married. And it's going to happen within the next 5 or 10 years. They will get married. And if I get into this project, I will never spend time with them, never be with them. I cannot, because I'll be traveling around the world. You'll be with me. I'll never see the last final years of their life. And after they get married, they are gone. And it's not that they are on the road. They all have houses. They all have money. They all have property. They all have insurance. How many more houses they need? How much more insurance do they need? How much more money? Like, what do they need? Like 10 million, 20 million, 100 million? How much more they need in their bank account? And then he said, why am I doing it? My wife is also getting old. What if she dies in between? What if I get hospital? What if I die? Then who will run the project? Then the whole project will collapse. And he asked me, see, Loy, how much money is enough? I have, let's say, for example, he gave me a rough figure. Obviously, he wouldn't tell me his exact. Let's say, Loy, I have 100 million with me in my bank. How much more money do I need? How much more money can I spend? How much more can I eat? I'm eating very good food. How much more can I eat? I can't eat more. I can buy all the toys I want. I bought whatever, from cars to yacht to a fancy thing and this and that. And I sold it all off because I was never using it. What am I going to do with all that? He's saying I bought the Rolex, I bought the most expensive watches, the most expensive cars, and then eventually sold it off because I have no time. I visited every possible country, and then I got fed up and tired. Now I don't even travel. I don't like traveling. So what am I going to do with all this? So I earn 10 times more. But when am I going to enjoy it? And he told me, once you put your money into this, we are only looking at projections which go up, up, up. We are not looking at down, down, down. He's saying the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, the bigger the risk. And if things go south, it's only me who can handle it. Now, none of my children, not you, not anyone. And I don't want to gamble everything that I created at the age of 50. Yeah, at the age of 20, maybe I would. 30, okay, fine. 40, most probably not. But now I'm going to be I'm crossing 50, going to my 60s. I don't want to. I sat and listened to him. He spoke to me for hours and hours. We had a long conversation. In the end, he said, see, Loy, when I get international partners involved, international companies, they will be on my nose. They will be up my ass 24/7. They will literally, I have to be accountable to them. I'll have to report to them. He's saying it doesn't work like I'm my own boss. No. Here right now, I'm the CEO, I'm the owner, I'm the founder, I'm the self-employed. But once you enter partnership, you have to respond not only to them, to the shareholders, to everyone. He's saying at this age, I don't want to take shit, Loy. I listened to what he had to say from, how many cars can you drive? How many houses can you buy? How much food can you eat? How much you can travel? And it finally came down to doing what makes you happy. And he told me, Loy, what makes me happy is I finish work 5 days a week or 4 days a week. I work from 8 till 4 or 5. And I go home and I switch off. And I spend this time with my family, with my children. And tomorrow when they get married, with my grandchildren. He's saying, he told me, I enjoy living a life of simplicity. Yes, I do enjoy the money, but I want to be simple. I'll tell you, at that time, it didn't make sense. I was still irritated, still pissed off. I still cried. And he could read in between the lines. He's like, you'll not understand this now. You'll understand it one day. And golden words couldn't have been more truer, because today I'm nowhere, not even 0.0001% of his wealth. But today I'm living my life being happy. Could I have made more money? Yes. Maybe 4 times, 5 times, 10 times more than this. Could I have taken a bit more risks, had better partnerships? Yes. But then I'll lose on this freedom, the freedom to make this video at, like 12 o'clock in the night, to eat what I like, to wear this simple shirt, to talk like this, to speak to any client I like. I'll lose all of it. And for what? The stress, the pressure of traveling, meeting. And I'm not a big shot by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just a happy guy. I just have enough to keep me happy. I can sleep when I like, get up when I like, work with who I like, make this random videos, chat with people, watch a movie, play a video game, buy what I like within my limited budget. What more do you need, man? And I'm doing this, I'm earning money doing what I love doing. That is the greatest gift. I don't have to report to anyone. I don't have to call anyone sir. I don't have to report to work on time, get up on time, have the fear of job loss. I'm working for somebody else. He can terminate me. No, I'm my own boss. Where can you get freedom like that? I'm working for my own brand. Yeah, come on. It's like, I don't go like this. Please help me. I want a job, please. People come to me. I give them, like my bosses always say, one other mentor, don't go like this, go like this. So people come to me, ask me my rates. I tell them what my rate. Yes, no, bye. I'm my own boss now. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. We have just one life here, just one life. And we're going to die at any point. It's better to live that life being happy. We think we'll live forever, 10 years, 20 years, like even my boss and this. We just don't know when it's going to be our last day. So make sure that every day counts. And for me, I'm very happy. Anyway, thought I'd share this with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You agree, disagree? Love to hear what you have to say. You guys take care. This is me signing off.